Hey everyone, welcome to our Tuesday live video.
You mean Wednesday?
Wednesday. I don't know
It's
what's
all right.
going on this week. Welcome to my life.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome to our live broadcast, you guys. Today, I am so excited. We are playing with the Artesprix markers.
Artesprix.
We found these guys at Creations this last year, and they were amazing.
They
we were one of the few booths we left saying, wow, that's pretty cool. What they are is a permanent thermal transfer marker that you can color with and then transfer it over to some of our favorite items. So before we get going, let me remind you guys, this is a live broadcast. You can chat along, ask questions in caps, and that way we know it's a question. We can hopefully answer it for you. If you're watching this later on and not in the live broadcast, you can follow along with the chat over to the right. Thank you everyone that joined me earlier today for my Ken from the Car. I had a ton of fun. We talked about some great sales deals, and I have all those links down below. So if you want a great Cricut sale or a silhouette sale or some Amazon good finds, check down below. Using those links helps support Ken's Creations. For that, we thank you. And don't forget, we have a Patreon. So
yes, we do.
We have some goals on Patreon we're trying to meet, and every little bit helps.
Yes, it does. Thank you so much again. Thank you.
So
thank you.
This company we found, I'm so excited because you can take markers and create any image and put it on t-shirts, mouse pads, totes, socks, so many different things. In fact, I fell in love with them so much, I'm actually going with them to an event in September. It is called In the Making, and this is going to be a great event for people to come and try out products. And it is the 29th and 30th in Bethel, New York. So if you are in that area, I would love to see all of you guys there so I can meet you in person. Sadly, it is just me. Unfortunately, Sean is not going.
No, I can't. I want to, believe me.
I'd
love to go.
Someday you will be able to do this full time with me too, and he can go and meet everyone. So today we're actually going to be coloring some images and showing you how to work. There has been some videos on YouTube, so I definitely encourage you to go look up all that. If you want to go to the site, the Artesprix site, it actually will send you to a couple of different stores you can purchase this product. I do believe it retails for $34.95. And I don't know shipping, it's different in each site. I am working with the company to try to get this on more available sites, Amazon, different sites that people have more options. They are brand new. I think they were brand new at Creations.
Yeah, it looked like you could tell that they were here to show you something. They really were excited to show every time we were there. Look what we can do. Look what you can do. It was it was nice.
Yes. So very exciting. I see a question, but it's more I want to sign up with Couture. Then you need to reach out to me. I'll walk you through that whole process.
Yes, he will.
And we'll get you there. So let's go ahead and show you the markers. Now the markers come in a 10-pack. And look at that. We have all 10 markers.
Yay. Somebody asked where was it. I'm going.
We don't know.
Some other room. It's still in there.
Yes. So all 10 markers, here they are. So we have black, green, blue, pink, red, brown, yellow, blue, purple, and orange. Now they are looking at coming out with more colors, but this is the initial ones to start you out. Now the way the process works, and I've given you the link down below too on the instructions. So essentially you can use the markers to create artwork on plain paper. The final product is a mirror image. So that means if you are going to do something in text, you have to mirror it. So if I'm going to write, let's say Ken's Creations, I couldn't go this way. I would have to go the other way. The final transfer image will appear brighter than it does a paper. And this is very important.
Oh, thank you, Karen. That's very nice of you.
So here is the turtle, and I'll show you what we created. So this is the turtle we created. I've already crumpled them up. And you see the dull colors? It's pretty dull looking. But when we transferred it, nice and bright.
Put it side by side.
You can see side by side how dull compared to the bright colors. Now I also wanted to show you if you are going to use a image that is like a coloring page like I did, you do have to transfer around the black, because if you don't, you can see right here, I didn't.
We did this on purpose so you can see.
Yeah, we did this on purpose. See here, I outlined it in black, and this one I did not. So you can see where if you don't do that, you kind of lose a little bit right there. So,
unless you're looking for that.
And we're going to recreate this live with you guys. So I wanted to show you that right off because that kind of was a surprise to me. So basically, be sure to protect your drawing surface from marker ink bleed, which we will do. We're going to secure it face down And then we're going to press according to the directions, which are all down here, and we're going to go over that. You can use your Easy Press, especially if you are getting the new Easy Press.
Yeah. And amazingly, it even has it on here, Easy Press, if you have an Easy Press, an iron, a heat press if you have one.
Yeah, so the Easy Press here is for 360 degrees, which the new Easy Press go up to.
Yes, it does.
It goes all the way up to 400, so very important. So you can use this on any, the big key to this is it has to be polyester.
Or polyester blend, we believe,
yeah,
too.
you can do polyester blend, but like this shirt here, you couldn't do this on like 100% cotton. This is 100% polyester. This actually comes in the pack saying like this is great for works with sublimation printing. So it has to be some sort of polyester blend to use it on that. So today we're going to be doing some fun different things. We'll be making a shirt together. We have this tote that if we have time we'll go do that. We even have a mouse pad. Little tiny mouse pads that are cute, and that's what we're going to start with.
Or maybe a coaster.
I think it's a little, well, it could be a coaster.
There you go.
So I just printed this off on, as a coloring sheet. It's this teeny tiny little rainbow that's going to be perfect for this size. While we're coloring, I am going to turn on my Easy Press. And what do I have to have it set at, Sean?
I was going to say 460, 360 degrees.
So I'm just going to, I have the big one because we are going to be using a shirt later. So we already have this at 360 degrees. And they recommend anywhere between 90 and 180 seconds. So we're going to let this heat up.
Which doesn't take long with this new one.
It doesn't. And we're going to put this on a protective sheet. Now, once again, Sean will kind of get in there nice and close.
You betcha.
There is a chiseled edge, and they're working on all sorts of different things to improve these. But what we're going to do is, because we're not going to do the black, we don't want to do this black and light, I'm just literally going to take my marker and color like we did in
grade school.
In grade school. Now remember, this is going to look dull. You're going to kind of be shocked because you're used to Crayola markers that are nice and bright. And at first it looks dull. This is also comes into play because if you're using an image that has any kind of writing or stuff like that, you are going to want to mirror it. Now, some of these pens do fit in some machines. I think I saw a couple videos where it fits into the Silhouette Cameo, so you can draw. The big thing on that though, guys, is remember this will have to be mirrored because you're going to be flipping it over. It's just kind of think of HTV and how you have to flip that over as well. So all I'm doing is coloring, and I'm going to get as close to that red as I can, probably overlap it a little bit because I'm not going to draw those black lines on there.
Right. Jenna, the answer to that, the first gen is 350.
350 what?
Degrees for the first gen. Wasn't it?
Yes,
350? Yeah. I think that was right.
So one of the nice things about those new Easy Press, which I have those links down below so you can take a look at the new ones, is the fact that it goes up to 400 degrees. So now I'm not saying that this didn't work earlier with other Easy Press, because I think Lori Noonmaker did a video on this where she makes a cute little snowman and she used the original Easy Press. So, but the higher the temperature, here's the key on this, the higher the temperature, the better the transfer you're going to get. Yeah. So if you do this and you don't get a great transfer, it could be that you didn't put it on long enough and or your heat wasn't.
Ken, twice in a day. Yep.
Yes, Ken from the car was pretty. Sean, there was a white van.
Was there? And
I was on a dead-end road. Come on, really?
So can you do this with the first Easy Press? We saw that it can be done.
It can be done. I would say put it on longer for the time because you're really wanting this color to soak into that polyester blend.
Yeah. Do the max, which is about 350 or so, and just leave it longer.
Yeah, so it definitely can be done. I'm working with this company since I am going to in the making and demonstrating this product, so I'm letting them know here's what I'm finding. I also want to ask you guys questions as we go because this is the basic color set. What other colors do you think we need? Would it be better to have more colors? Would it be better to have some sort of glitter colors? I mean, what do you guys think? Because obviously 10 is pretty basic. We know obviously we're going to want more colors. I know as crafters, we want options.
Miss Kate, hello.
I would also like to see, I told them too, like 2 edges, so a nice chisel edge and a fine tip edge would be really nice with these.
Yes. Do you know if this will fit in the maker?
They will, to what Sean and I just did, no.
No. It almost looks like you would have to find a specialized, what do you call it? Adapter for it, but of course we know that sometimes if you do these weird adapters, it could void the warranty.
Now, what I will say is I did tell them it would be great if they would fit into the Cricut and the maker. So maybe that's something they're working on.
Yes.
The Silhouette has a pen adapter that goes with it. So you could use that adapter. All right, so we have our image color. Now remember, it looks kind of dull, right?
Yes.
Oh, Sean didn't even wait a second. Yes.
It does look dull.
It looks dull. So we're going to go ahead and... Once again, this is overkill, guys, because this is the big... I could have grabbed my baby Easy Press, probably, but oh well. So we're going to flip this over. We're going to put this side down, and I'm just going to use parchment paper. I don't even think you really need to even use this.
What kind of paper are we using? Just
copy paper.
Plain old copy paper.
And I'm not even sure you need to use this. I'm just using it as a precaution.
Yep.
And we are going to add a little bit of pressure. So I'm going to...
Metallic colors. Ooh, that would be cool.
Ooh, that would be good. And we're going to start this. And we're going to go for...
We probably don't have to go, so it's just a lot smaller.
I don't think that matters, does it?
I don't know. I don't think 3 minutes is really needed. I don't know. I guess we could check it.
Oh, thank you for all the nice comments. Were you abducted past life? So the white van thing came from, because I do these Ken from the cars. If you've not seen them, let me tell you, they're random. And it seems like there's all these white cars. However, someone had told me that Amazon gets delivered in white vans.
Oh, really?
Yes. A lot of packages come in those. Do you need to transfer immediately? I do not believe you do, because the paper is soaking into, or the ink is soaking into the paper, and you're going to go put that. So there's nothing. Yep. I agree. So I would love to see gray and brown and stuff, because I couldn't do gray for the Ninja Turtles knife. So that would be nice to have.
Yeah. Question vinyl.
It will. So basically, I saw a whole bunch of videos where people took the Silhouette glitter vinyl, put it on a shirt, and then put this on top of the glitter vinyl. Ooh. So you can actually transfer it directly onto that as well.
Ooh, neons would be neat. Nice idea there, Angela. It's your birthday, Carrie. Happy birthday.
I agree. I think it's okay as long as the adapter doesn't make a permanent modification. Yep. So we're at 90 seconds. I'm just going to take a peek. And I'm afraid it's going to move it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
We might get a image of a... I am lucky to use the new Easy Press. So I'm not the only one. A lot of other people that went to the Cricut Makeathon this year had the option to buy the Easy Presses. And so they actually have it too. I love the new Easy Press. You can see where the ink kind of went on my paper there.
So you want to be careful on whatever's on the other end of that.
Yes, so that's why I'm using this freezer paper.
Yep.
I'm afraid it moves, so we might have a double shadow on that rainbow, but we'll see.
You gonna go all 3 minutes?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think you need to.
I think if I want bright colors. Have a good dinner, Richard.
Yes, have a good dinner.
Or John.
Or John. Yes. How'd you get Richard? Oh, John.
I saw his last name.
Ah. Almost there.
So I did discover, like, when using these, they don't blend very well. So when I was doing the turtle, I was hoping I could take a couple different colors and blend them. I didn't find them to blend too well. All right, we can probably check a peek at it. And let's see. And it did move a little bit. You can see a little bit of my shadow where it moved, but see?
Nice.
Nice, vibrant colors compared to the kind of more of that dull colors transferred over. Now, of course, the areas you can see where I did not do a good coloring job. Let me bring this up close. See where here I kind of went a little bit fast? You can see the difference in reds. And that transferred over a little bit onto that. But how fun would this be if you have a little kiddo that drew something for you and then put it over here.
I know. Nito.
Huh?
Nito burrito.
All right, so let's go ahead and go big time. We'll go back and should we do a bigger mouse pad, or should we go straight to the shirt?
Let's go straight to the shirt.
All right, guys, so on this.
Warm and cold.
So we're going to do this guy again. And we're going to answer questions as we color. You guys know I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The way you have to do this, though, is this here, because I don't have a sublimation printer, it didn't put on this. So I'm going to have to outline in the black. So seriously, I'm just going to be coloring. You guys can start answering questions. But I want you to see, as I color, it is not a bright marker. No. It's kind of that dull color.
A question, can it be washed? Oh, absolutely. Once this is in the fabric, it is in there. Basically, it's what? It's literally going inside the fabric itself. It's actually absorbing into the fabric. So it's in there for good.
I mean, this is just like if you had a sublimation printer at home with ink. I do not have that. So essentially, I think what they did, obviously, they made some modifications, but this is sublimation ink in these chambers.
So I just want to kind of show you a really good close-up of the chisel here. See how good we can do here. So you can definitely see if we used a good fine point for the black, it would be pretty cool to have.
And that is something I requested. I said, if we had, an end that has that chisel, it would be much better. So right now you guys just get to kind of watch me color because I just got back from doing my video from the car. And
Jamie, we did see that sometimes you can get a secondary
press out of it.
It's
not going to be as bright.
It won't be as good, but it can.
We did that actually at Creativation. We pressed it 3 times out of the 1. What do you need, Shawnee?
Somebody was saying, can you try mixing the colors to see what happens?
So we did that, and I will bring it up so Sean can show you up close. I tried mixing the yellow with the black down by, and it didn't mix well. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because the ink... Because here's the deal is when I'm coloring this, you'll see... If you guys see, I want you to kind of up close here. See where it's kind of...
What do you want?
That's fine. Just show the different, the coloring is darker in some areas. I was afraid we were really going to see that. So where I had really dark colors, I was afraid that was going to come through. But if you bring on the one that we did it on, Sean, show him, it really didn't do that. So basically, even if you're not getting a good... even color, I was afraid that it was going to have all these blank spaces, and it really didn't.
Where's our box? Here it is.
Is there a question?
They just want to see the front of the box again.
So I think definitely more colors. What else do you think, Sean?
Colors, different types of tips.
Which I know they're already working on. I've already talked to them about making sure it can fit into different machines because here's the deal is if we import stuff and we would be able to draw with the Cricut Maker, it could draw the outline for us in the ink and we wouldn't have to worry about coloring because the final step in this is I have to outline this whole black.
Yes, Miss Kate, I did.
What?
Did I get stopped from coloring?
You got stopped?
Yes. I was going to do this, but he said, So I'm going to wait.
Well, do you want to know why?
I don't know. Because I'm going to be in the way.
Well, yes, but he is going to do the mouse pad. Creative, no coloring. It's going to be all him creating something.
Oh my goodness.
Is that stressing you out?
No, I just have to figure out what to come up with.
So I don't know why they say copier paper. Because does it say in the instructions copier paper? I think it does. And that's a lightweight paper. It is...
Create your artwork on plain copy paper using Artesprix markers. Keep in mind the final product is mirror imaged.
So I don't know why they're so adamant on the copy paper, but I made sure this lightweight copy paper. I don't know if it's because it absorbs the ink more or
because we've never used this is kind of a cardstock material.
That's my Bristol cardstock.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what would happen if you did use that.
I don't know how much ink is in these markers. I don't know how long they will last or anything like that. We've done some pretty, I mean, you can, I'm assuming just like Crayola markers, they will, after a while, go empty. There is no way to refill the markers. I looked on that too.
How does it transfer to the cup?
Sean can answer that better than I can.
I can. Well, we do know that you can, again, you can put this on a piece of paper. You're going to be putting it in an oven. I would have to see what the temperature is. And they do make...
Oven, it doesn't say, it just says for ceramics only.
Yeah, and it's only for ceramics, so even a plate. But they sent some stuff to us. So you can create what you want on a piece of paper. And then what they gave us is this silicone wrapper. So you'll have a cup, you'll wrap it, and then on top of that,
we haven't played with the ceramic.
No, that we have not. So this is all kind of so what you'll do is that once you wrap it, then you can these kind of like hold it on there so it's nice and tight. There we go. See? And once it's all on there on both the top and bottom and it's stuck on your, wrapped around your cup, then you place it into the hot oven and let it bake. There's directions in there somewhere. I think it's on the box. I'll find the box again. And then you can do that. We do want to try it sometime, just see what kind of an effect it gets you. Where's our box?
What box?
The box of bends.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it says on the box. Oven for ceramics only is used mug wrap to secure image 350 for 5 to 7 minutes.
So I would just do it on a piece of paper and wrap it around it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to get we'll have to go over to Hobby Lobby or something and just get ceramics.
It's plain do nothing ceramic, or even dollar store.
Oh yeah.
Just get a white piece of ceramic. See what we can get.
Here, do you want to start doing his chest is in yellow?
Yes.
Can they still see everything?
Yeah, I think so. I can't see you. You're too far, but this is in the middle.
Okay, Sean's going to start on the yellow so you guys can see. The reason I'm doing the colors first in the outline is if I was to do black first, and if you were to draw over it, it picks up the black. Here's the interesting thing, though, is it picks up some of the ink color. So as Sean's coloring, you're going to see some of that black come into with the yellow. Like it almost is picking it up, but it does not get transferred onto the image.
Because it is not a sublimation type ink.
Correct. So it's literally, you could give your kid a coloring page, and we're just rushing too, so I mean we could probably do the best coloring job there is, but we just want to kind of, I'm going to switch on you, Sean.
Okay.
Is that okay? Can they still see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll still be just me.
So your kids, they are getting it tested to be kid safe. What that means is it had to go through special testing, so this way it's non-toxic for kids. They can't just say it's non-toxic, but after going through testing and they're getting that certification, and then that will be put on the boxes. This is really important because this is a very big selling point, in my opinion, is the ability to give this to your kids. Say, go color a picture for grandma, grandpa, your aunt and uncle, and then give it to them. You know, let them color it. They could even create their own creation. And then the fact that you could turn that around, put it on a shirt, a mouse pad, a ceramic mug, anything, and it would be a nice little gift.
The wrap did not come with the markers. I think this is that's going to be an additional cost.
But you can get that wrap on pretty much anywhere. You can get it on Amazon. You could get it. There is a ton of different. That's not yellow. That's why I didn't want you to color. Sean doesn't know turtles.
Oh my goodness. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Now
I love Sean dearly, but he doesn't know coloring, and now my turtle's all messed up. Jonathan McCoy.
Well, we can't quite do this in the Cricut, Miss Kate, because the pens don't fit into...
They don't fit in mine, yeah.
Yeah, they don't fit. I know there's some kind of adapters that might...
Well, the Silhouette has adapters that if I looked online, I don't know how this is going to turn out since Sean did yellow on the bottom. We'll see if brown overrules it. That'll be a nice experiment.
Yep.
Jonathan.
And what are we going to do with the shell?
It's brown.
Oh. No special paper, just plain old copy paper. The same thing you would put in a printer, or some people call it printer paper.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get a sublimation printer. We've been told that many times.
Yeah, I need to look into it and do it, but I haven't made the leap. Okay, so not the best coloring job, you guys, but quick. Now what we're going to do is outline this with the black markers. So this was key, because if I was to press this now, unfortunately...
everything would look like this, with no black lines. So you can see there's the black lines, and there's no black lines. We even did it up here in the shoulder area, or the shell.
So literally, I'm just going to go over all of this and kind of remember where I went.
Shouldn't the tie be the same as the mask?
What tie?
I'm assuming this.
Probably.
Could be, but that's okay.
I don't know. I didn't look at the image. I thought their wraparound like that is brown, but who knows? You guys, I literally started coloring the one turtle that you guys see on our image 10 minutes before our broadcast. So it has been a crazy week in my world.
Yes, we are trying to see if they can get, that is right, Miss Kate. We are trying to get them to be able to create the pen to be able to fit, kind of like the Crayola pens fit perfectly inside the Cricut holder there. So if they could make the pens the same way, boom, you're in like Flint.
I wonder where that saying came from.
I think an old 1960s show. Ooh. Sharon says that her 11-year-old just found something that she wants for Christmas.
What is it?
These.
Oh.
She wants these. Well, tell her that it would be a great Christmas present.
Okay, so the way you can remember where you did is if you turn it over, it will kind of tell you where you've already done black.
Mm-hmm.
And if we forget it again, believe me, you'll know, because your turtle will look like the one I just did.
Tamith says the belt wraps are brown.
That's what I thought.
Did you go look and see? I guess we could have done that.
I thought they were, but you know, sometimes Sean has taught me that, Kenny, you are not always right. I like to think I am.
Yeah, even Karen, even the Silhouette was basically just doing the outline in the black, and then once that's done, then you can go in and color it. Because you really can't use a machine to color in everything, could you?
No.
No.
Well,
I know.
The Silhouette has a feature where you can
tell it to do that?
Yeah, where it will do like a cross stitch, and if you do the cross stitch close enough, you can...
Oh, she Googled it. Of course. That's how you find things. Google it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is probably going to be disastrous because I'm rushing.
No need to rush. You leave the eyes white?
Yeah. The other one I did them as black and they look soulless.
I'm soulless.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it over and see. I feel like I'm forgetting. That's not a word.
Thanks, Gail. I figured it was. I think it wasn't. It was Get Smart, I believe. Or maybe another show. Yes, the power of Google. So true.
What did we do before Google?
Encyclopedias.
What are those?
Right.
I don't know if I forgot any areas.
Well, turn around and look, like you said.
Okay, Sean. Tell me if you think I forgot any areas. I think I got it all.
It looks like you did.
I'm going to double check because I can see little bitty outlines. So I think I got it all. Didn't we almost have it all?
Black soulless eyes, Miss Kate says, yeah.
It does. Look at it. It's so sad. All right, so we're going to do this one on a t-shirt.
And then this on this one, they tell you to probably put something in between so you don't transfer that ink to the other side of the shirt.
What are you going to design on your paper here?
Oh, dear God, I have no idea.
You want me to
I think what I would like you to do, here's what I'd like you to do. Do my name in your block like you do, and then I'll turn around and do it on the back. Do it just with an ink pen.
I can do that.
And I can do that, and then I'll just make some flowers.
All right, so as my Easy Press is heating up, I'm going to take my shirt.
They ask if did you do his chin in the black?
Ooh.
Like, did you do right in here?
I'm not sure, but we can just, all we have to do is go back over it.
Yep.
So we do have our Easy Press mat. I'm going to bring that up. And they do recommend for bleeding, just to be safe, putting something in between there. So it could be pretty much anything. I'll just use this is, what is this, parchment paper?
Parchment paper.
Now, we didn't see any on the tote we did. There was no bleeding, but it is a little thicker.
Yeah.
And we are ready already. So we're going to try to center this as much as possible. Are you zoomed out, Sean?
Am I using what?
Are you zoomed out? So they can see this?
Not all the way, but I can do more.
Okay, so we're going to put this upside down. Let's put it right here. Sean can make sure I'm looking good.
Yes.
Now, the nice thing about the new Easy Press, look at this.
Oh, thanks, Georgia. And Like Flint was a 60s movie starring James Coburn.
Can you press pressure?
Yep.
The new Easy Press whole thing.
The brother of Scanicat has a pen adapter. Yeah.
It does. True story. So we're going to go the full length of time. And you just want me to write, and then you're going to take it and do it backwards? So
yeah, you're gonna do it. Just do it in a normal black pen, whatever, and I should be able to see if it's just normal copy paper. Then I can flip and color that in.
Okay.
And then, so what he's doing, he's got this cool block style of writing.
Like that?
Yeah, whatever.
Is that what you're wanting?
Yeah, exactly. Whatever you want.
Are you going to outline it in black?
I don't know. Maybe. I'll first color it. Will this work with tile? I make coasters.
Yep, it would.
There is, yes, because it is ceramic.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. And I'll do whatever.
Okay,
if I do anything. All right. So this is what he came up with. And because it is lettering, I'm going to flip it.
Flip it down and reverse it.
I'm going to color it into here.
And I'm going to still do the Easy Press. So he's going to start doing his coloring because we have to mirror it.
Mm-hmm.
So bring it up, Shawnee, so they can see. So he's essentially, I just drew it on that, and he's going to start coloring in whatever colors he wants. And we're going to do this one on the mouse pad. So that's what's important on, if you're going to do anything with lettering, you have to do it backwards.
So you could literally probably even take a normal printer, find a font that you want that's block-like, or something that you can trace, maybe even, turn it over and start doing this.
It's so funny, Miss Kate, you say about trivia. One of my favorite places to go when we're watching movies is IMDb, because I like to read the trivia about the movies, and then Sean it drives him insane. If we're watching a movie and he's like, where do I know that guy? Where do I know that guy? Where do I know that guy?
Yep.
All right, so we have 13 seconds left. And if we did miss any areas, hopefully we didn't. But if we did, that's what we get for rushing. All right, let's see our reveal. I'm going to remove my parchment paper.
Ta-da! So you missed there.
I did. I missed one little area. So we could go back and put that ink, line this back up, because it's pretty easy to line up. Oh, you're right, and I can see it now right here. So only one, oh, and I missed up here.
Where? Oh, right there?
Yeah. So let's try to do that. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go through and fix those. I wonder if I can line it back up. This could be disastrous. I should probably not. Oh, no, it's easy to line up because you can see it right through it. What do you guys think? Do you think I should fix it or no? Sean, what do you think?
Give it a try. Just say this will show if it's something that actually can be done. It's okay if it doesn't. You know?
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
You'd have to be really good to make sure you don't get a ghosting effect.
A what?
Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's not worth it, McCoy.
Maybe not.
But anything in the name of art, right?
Sure.
Oh, I can totally see where I missed it, you guys. Yep. All right. So I'm going to line this back up. I got it over there. So the areas where Sean kind of messed up, it turned it green instead of brown, but that's okay. So easy to line up because it really just lines up directly. You can actually see everything. And we're going to pray. And let's do it again. Kind of nervous, you guys. Kind of nervous. Try to see if we can do it. Hunda, hunda, hunda. Can you use another piece of paper? I could have, yes. And then that would have, I wouldn't have any ghosting. I could have printed it off and fixed it that way as well. But this will give us some time while Sean is
coloring.
Can you draw it directly on the shirt? I do not believe you can. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can. What if you put the ink directly on the shirt covered with paper and press? We will try it. Why not? Let's try it. What do you think?
Never hurts to try.
So I'm not going to press that all the way to try that, you guys. So what you guys are asking, can I put it? Well, I've already have it here directly, but let's try it.
You can probably do that one up above, too.
Actually, we didn't really do... What other one up above?
Connect it, basically. Just
where? Oh. Okay, we're going to go directly on the shirt. I don't know how well this will work, but it's worth a try, right? Probably can. I don't see why you couldn't. I also have some... We could fill in our blue down here a little better.
I'm just going to use a couple colors that we didn't use.
All right, Sean. We're just coloring together, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
No biggie. I don't know about this, you guys. I don't know, because the color is definitely soaking into the shirt. So I don't think this is the answer. I think our answer would have been...
No bueno.
No bueno. But we got to try, right? So this was brown, and it's more of a darker green in person. So let's add this. This is a link. But you know what? Let's try. Okay, I'm going to put it on. Are you both crafting? I wouldn't say Sean's crafting, he's coloring, but you know what? I will take it. All right, so let's go ahead and add this on those areas we did. And then we're going to see how Sean does.
I think I'm going to do the black.
You are?
Yeah. Just need a black pan. See how it works.
So what do you guys think the areas that we did just color? What's going to happen? What do you think, Sean? If you had to guess. Don't talk to Sean when he's crafting. He's concentrating, everyone.
Should I go all the way through?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be darker. I think the colors are going to be more intense. Because I don't know why wouldn't you be able to color directly on it? Thoughts?
I think it needs to be on something so it can go in and then seep into it. I don't know. I could be completely talking out of my butt, so I don't know.
We don't say that on videos.
Yeah, you can.
You're so cute.
Thank you. You too.
Today's been one of those days, guys. This week has kind of been one of those weeks for me, so anything that can go wrong will go wrong, right, Sean?
I mean, Murphy's Law?
Yeah.
Good.
It's going to bleed, says Wild the Dogs. And see, I agree. I agree 100%. I think when you put it directly into the shirt, it's going to absorb into the shirt and then bleed out. So I think that's the reason why we have to do it on a shirt. But I think everyone is making bets. This is like if we could figure out money. I mean, put money on it, guys. All right, so I'm going to stop there. We're at 90 seconds. And those areas I colored it in, it's way darker. Way darker, and it did bleed. So let's show you. Let me take this out. So the people that said I think it's going to bleed was right. So number one, on a shirt normally it would be, but here you can see right there is where I kind of drew it. It's darker, but you can kind of see where it started bleeding outside. You can really see it down, the difference here where I colored that blue. But with that said, how cool does that look? What do you think, Sean?
I think it's pretty neat. Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, if you had something to give your kids to color on a piece of paper, have them sign their name down here, how fun would that be to give someone? Coloring, and it does have a color look. So, I mean, if you are someone that's perfection, you're going to want to take your time and color because you can kind of see a little bit of the color marks, just a little bit. But kind of fun, right? I kind of like this. And I can run my hand all over it. Nothing. Let's go inside out and see what it looks like. So there we go. You can really see it here by coloring directly on the shirt. Look at that. How dark it is on the other side. So I think coloring directly on the shirt maybe to fix mistakes, but I wouldn't normally do it. There's no bleeding onto this side of the shirt. So we're good there. So if we put this down, here's the shirt. Now we did put a parchment paper under there to protect that from doing that, but the color is really bright. There's not multi-layers, so I mean, for something that, you know, a coloring page or something like that, that's not bad. That's really good. I'm pretty excited.
All
okay,
right.
So Sean did this. I'm going to add some elements to this.
Yeah, so I was going to maybe put some flowers or something. I don't know.
Let's do some...
So these are the colors we did not see on... who's blue? Can I tell them?
Yes.
So I'm using the other colors, so this way we can at least see what.
No, Leonardo.
Leonardo. So this way we can see the other colors.
So let's spruce it up a little bit here. I like to do these little swirly marks. Why not?
Miss Kate says, I need these. Your link takes you to a list where to get them. What if I need them fast?
I agree with you, Miss Kate. So I have already worked with the company to saying, like, we need it on Amazon. We need it
somewhere we can get it right away.
Correct.
Why would they not be on Amazon?
I think it's just trying to find distributors. What happened to my green? Oh, it's in the box.
In the box.
So I told them the same thing because the places they have are, to be honest, are like places that you would get normal sublimation, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So we need some places that are have more options. I agree. Let's just add a whole bunch of...
Oh, thank you very much, sweet Southern girl. She's the one that wants to sign up.
Okay.
She says, okay, I'm sold. Great day for me. I'm going to buy this and sign up.
I love me some Choc Couture.
Some Choc Couture.
Choc Couture has been a beacon of light for me.
Yes, it's been great.
Let's do some dots. What do you think?
Sure.
Fill in everything. We might as well get wild and crazy with this.
Wild and craziness. But just no brown.
Sean doesn't want just no brown.
Yeah.
So this is pretty dull, meaning not Sean's coloring or design, but there's not a lot of color when you're coloring with these, Sean. Just like they said it, you are definitely very kind of dull looking, huh?
Mm. Miss Kate is asking, do you have any experience with any of the stores?
The only one they were at the show with them is Coastal. They were actually pressing it, but the only thing I don't like, I shouldn't say I don't like, it's just they're $10 shipping. Yeah. Unless you order mass quantities, which you can order 100 of them. I thought about actually ordering them into here and selling them, but I didn't want to do packaging.
You did hear chimes, Westminster chimes, but it's just a...
Oh, it's our clock upstairs.
Small electronic clock that we have upstairs that does chiming.
That was Sean's present to me.
Yes, it was a present for you last year. Yes. It does
right.
not do the actual hour chimes, just the Westminster part.
So we're going to put this upside down, just like so.
Because as you can see, it's right side up.
And let's grab some parchment paper again.
I'll press.
Okay. And we're going to do it for the full 3 minutes. Got it? So when coloring, you do want something, so you can see all the coloring we did. It did bleed through on the copier paper. So you're definitely going to want to piece something underneath that. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're at 82 thumbs up. I think everybody can just hit a thumb once. Ping, 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 ping.
I'm in love with this shirt. Sean, are you going to wear this proudly to our next event? Wow, don't answer so quick, Sean.
At first I was thinking, yes, I can.
Lies.
What event?
All lies.
What event are we talking about?
Look at it, you guys. I'm in love with it. Sean, do you love it?
I think it's very cool. I like it too.
Here, let me get close so they can see it while we're pressing. That's really cool. I made that, Sean. He's an upset turtle.
Uh-oh. You just... Careful.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry if you heard something really weird there.
I hit the mic.
This is the extra microphone for Kenny. I can't really put it on him because he's too loud. Fortunately, he does not...
I overmodulate.
I can't adjust that on this.
Yeah.
That's when we get once we get the wireless, we can.
You could. Here's the thing on the parchment or the pressing mat. I would definitely, you could use the pressing mat, but I would put maybe a piece of copier paper. And the only reason I say that.
Yeah, plain copies or whatever they call it.
You guys, here's my first mistake.
Printer paper.
So we did the turtle on the tote, which I don't know where that is. I think Sean has it. So we did the turtle on the tote, right? I didn't follow the directions, and I grabbed my pressing sheet, and we have a turtle on that now.
And that's Teflon, and it's on there forever. It's not coming off. 40 seconds.
What I would do is absolutely you could use the pressing sheet, but if you have your shirt, I would put another piece of copier paper or something on that to absorb the excess ink, because my Teflon sheet now will forever have Leonardo on it.
Wear it to the beach.
So...
Well, it would have to be a lake beach because...
Yeah, we don't have beaches here.
We do.
We do?
Not in Spokane.
I feel like I'm a director when doing that.
I know.
All right, 12, 11.
We're almost at 100 thumbs up. How about a bunch of likes, too?
That's what thumbs up is, Sean.
Well, that's true. Why didn't this go beep, or did we go? We must have been talking too loud.
We were talking too loud. Okay, guys. So you can see even on this. Whoa, that easy press came very close to me, Sean.
I'm sorry.
Oh, look at how
that.
good you did, Sean.
With all your other goodies.
Look at that, you guys. Now remember, this is what it looked like. So the dull color, that's all dull color. So... let's do this. We have nothing but time for you. I'm going to see. So this is what it looked like. This is a press. Let's not add any color to it. And let's press it on. Wait. No. Wait. No. Wait. I'm confused. It'd be this way.
Yeah, because you're pressing from
the back end. So let's do it without adding any color and see what happens.
See if you can actually get a second. You can get it. It probably will, but it won't be as brilliant. But it will do it. Yes, I know what KTFC means. I read that.
Stop it right now! Stop it right now, guys!
Stop it right now.
We have to change it. We have to change it. It's no longer Ken from the car. We're going to have to think of something else, everyone. So for those...
But it's only... Yeah.
Look at how fun that is. So remember, this has to be used on polyester blends. So I think you can even do...
I don't know what the minimum is. I think we need to find what the minimum polyester is.
Yeah, it just says...
Yeah, holy chicken.
Stop it right now.
That's what Don said, though.
Stop it right now.
Stop it right now. Stop it. Cluck, cluck.
People probably are watching my videos and saying, this guy is a nightmare. I love this. How fun is that? You made that, Sean. Look how talented you are.
Thank you.
Are you going to take this to work and use it?
No, because I don't have that kind of a mouse pad. I can use it for this one right here. I can replace it with this.
It's okay. I'll throw it away.
No, what do you mean throw it away? No. Ken in the car? Yeah, I guess you could do that.
It's kind of like when Ken first started his blog, and I thought I was being super cute, and I called it Ken's Creative Cards. And then my niece said, do you know if you shorten that, it's KKK? And I was like, nope. So then I was like, can't do that. So I don't think of things when I name stuff. So who would know that Ken from the car shortened KFTC would mean that? Come on, people.
And the thing is, that's only one person came up with that.
The Urban Dictionary is the real legit thing, Sean.
Is it?
That's how people are. Let's change subjects and talk about your beautiful mouse pad. Sean, on a level of 0 to 10, how bad is my Ray done collecting?
How bad? It's now up to 10. Well, you even said it yourself. There's stuff that we need to sell because we have lots of doubles and maybe even triples.
I feel like if it makes me happy...
I don't think you have any triples.
I think if it makes me happy, that's all that matters. True. What's money? What is money? Do we need it?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Sean wants a lake place. Yeah. And a Tesla.
So do you.
I wouldn't mind a Tesla.
That's gonna take a while.
How is that not gonna take a while? And a lake place is gonna take
even longer.
I can't with you. If you are a company out there and would like to sponsor one of my videos with a Tesla, we would be happy to talk with you.
More than happy. More than happy. More than happy.
Oh my gosh. Let's do it.
Here it comes.
All right, let's go. Okay, guys, let's change. So go ahead and change down. Let's do the reveal. So this is the second press.
Second pressing.
Second pressing.
Without recoloring.
We didn't do any coloring. So this was the first pressing. Here's the second.
Not bad. We'll zoom out
so just a little bit. Some good colors. I have to say for a second pressing, not bad.
Not bad for a second.
We didn't add any colors.
Nope. Now we can zoom in a little bit.
So it's definitely not as vibrant, of course. Nope. I wouldn't expect it to be, but you still get some good color out of it. All right, let me bring up Sean's shirt that he's going to wear to the beach. So here's what we created today. We created the turtle, our rainbow mouse pad.
Yep.
So we have our rainbow mouse pad.
I think that's a coaster.
Why would a coaster look like this?
That's awfully small mouse pad.
This is true.
I mean, because you're always, when you're moving around, you got to go like this.
That's so funny. All right, so this is the coaster.
See? Mouse pad.
Very fun. Mm-hmm. Here is our mouse pad we created. Kind of fun. Mm-hmm. And now it's permanent, you guys. So
yeah, this is permanent.
Let me show you how.
There's that.
So I have water in here. So we soaked this in water.
It's not coming up.
Nothing.
It has literally, not chemically, but
it's bonded to the fabric. Within
the fabric, literally the strand. There was this Russian gal who works for them, and she is their chemist, and she was basically trying to say is that it basically changes from the strand with all the strands of the polyester, where this ink gets down and literally absorbs within every single little strand that it's touching.
I'm so glad you pay attention because I never do.
It was cool.
I was coloring that entire time. Do you know what I remember? I remember coloring a bear that reminded me of the druggy people, like the little bears. What was Grateful Dead people?
Oh yeah, Grateful Dead.
So that was that, and then we did Ken's Creations backwards. It was fun. I loved it. So you guys, I'm going to be doing a lot more with this stuff because I'm going to be going to In the Making with this company. They've been so great. They've asked me my opinions on, what do they think. They actually asked me, hey, while you do live videos, ask for polls and opinions on what people would like to see. Because they definitely, this is when we saw this at Creativation, everyone was talking about it. Did you see the markers?
Yep.
That you can color in and goes on stuff.
What markers? And every time we went by, there was always a crowd there because everybody was just in awe of how cool this stuff was.
Yeah. And so the pens we used, if you are just getting to our show, they are called the Artesprix.
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 I would say Artesprix.
Okay. So that's what they are. They're permanent thermal transfer markers.
Where did we find the mouse pad? These were actually given to us by the company.
So I did give you a link down below to polyester shirts, polyester mouse pads, and polyester totes from Amazon that you would be able to use this on. So as I continue to work with these markers and stuff, I'll keep you guys updated on what we found. They sent us...
I think that is a polyester with neoprene to go around a bottle, I think.
I think so too, like a insulator.
Almost like a...
yeah.
There's a word for those things. Cozies or something like that.
So the price on these currently is $34.95 for 10 markers. And right now that's limited where you can find it. There's 4 different places you can find it, I think maybe 5. If you go to the link that I gave you down below, it will take you to the company that makes these, which is, I'm not going to try saying it again, but it's going to take you...
Artesprix?
I probably should have learned that before I go represent them, huh?
What's the true way of saying it? Maybe we have to go to a couple of the videos to see what they say.
So a lot of this, what I think is cool, is you don't have to use a coloring page. If you look at some of the examples on their package, this is all freehand stuff that people did.
You might be right.
What?
Artesprix.
Artesprix, see?
Because the PIX...
Artesprix. I bet you're right.
I think that's right.
Artesprix.
It's been a long time since we've seen them.
We saw them at Creativation, and I've been doing everything with emails and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they fit in the Cricut. The ones I currently have do not fit in the Cricut, but I have been talking with them, and that is a goal of theirs.
Yes.
So I don't know if their next generation they're trying to come out with will fit in the Cricut or what's going on there, because I think that would be brilliant. Because if we could draw with the black marker our outline, then color it in, that would be great, because then we're not, I mean, we did an okay job, but we're
not artists.
Yeah. So, I mean, we did a good job with this. This was just a coloring page. Let me see if I can find it. I think I probably threw it away. Here it is. So this was just a coloring page that we colored and then did the black and the outline upside down. But look at the colors. They're vibrant. How fun is this for kids? They're getting safe, the certification to make them safe for kids. So I'm really, really excited.
Awesomeness.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I know that there has been requests to see my redone collection. Once I get it organized, I will be happy to share it with you. I'm very excited about it. So we'll do another video on that. If you follow me on Facebook, check back. I will be doing a video very shortly right after this one, probably within the next half hour. We're going to make another pillow on Chalk Couture. And if you're interested in Chalk Couture shopping or joining, you will want to see that video. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Having a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye-bye.